Today, we're diving into a story you might think you know. A cursed princess, a noble prince, and a timeless question. What really makes someone beautiful? This isn't just about magic and castles, it's a powerful look at whether a beautiful heart can truly triumph over a beautiful face. So, let's get into it.
Right from the start, we meet our hero, Princess Neelam, and we're told she is something special. She's a human form of the fairies. Now, that one line is everything. It tells us her beauty isn't just on the surface, it's actually woven from magic and kindness, and that's going to be really important for the conflict coming up.
So, let's set the scene. Our story takes place in this thriving kingdom, and it's ruled by a really kind-hearted king named Rehan. For the king and, pretty much the whole kingdom, the center of their world is his daughter, Princess Neelam.
In Neelam's life, it seems totally perfect. She's not just royal by birth, she's a literal gift from the fairy queen, given to her parents as a reward for their goodness. After her mother passed away, she was raised by her loving dad, so her whole world has been one of light and affection.
But, every fairy tale needs a villain. For the good of the kingdom, King Rehan gets remarried. And this is where things change, dramatically. The warm memory of Neelam's mother is suddenly replaced by the cold presence of Queen Anila, a woman who is all about pride, arrogance, and, oh yeah, a dangerous little secret. She dabbles in black magic.
And here's where the story takes a really dark turn. See, Queen Anila's vanity isn't just a flaw, it's a full-blown obsession. Her need to be the most beautiful woman in the kingdom quickly sours into a jealousy so intense it's about to threaten everything. Can you believe it? The spark that ignites this whole tragedy comes from this tiny overheard comment. The queen's in the garden, feeling pretty good about herself after a crow praises her beauty, but then the crow adds that the princess is even more beautiful. And that is it. That's all it takes to light the fuse.
And look how fast this jealousy spirals. This isn't just a little fit of anger. It's a cold, calculated plan that goes from wounded pride straight to a magical assault, all designed to get her rival out of the picture for good.
So what's her weapon of choice? A magical necklace. In the middle of the night, the queen sneaks into Neelam's room, says this powerful spell, and literally pulls the princess's beating heart right out of her chest, trapping it inside this dark necklace.
So the next morning, as you can imagine, the kingdom is in total chaos. The princess is found cold and lifeless. But as her funeral procession is underway, the fairy queen steps in. She can't break the curse completely, but she can protect Neelam. She puts her in a deep, deep sleep in this hidden, enchanted place where she only wakes up at night.
So while Neelam is stuck in this cursed sleep, a hero emerges in the next kingdom over. This is Prince Murtasim. He's now a king, and he needs a queen. But his search isn't for power or beauty. It's for something the evil Queen Anila just can't understand. A genuinely good and noble heart.
His first stop, he meets this amazing warrior princess. Pretty impressive, right? But the prince immediately spots her fatal flaw. She's incredibly cruel to her servants. And for him, that's an instant deal breaker. Kindness is way more important than skill. Okay, next up, he meets a princess who is just stunningly beautiful. But her arrogance is just as extreme. She basically acts like he should be grateful she's even giving him the time of day. And again, Prince Murtasim is completely turned off by this kind of vanity.
His third meeting is with a princess as beautiful as a fairy, but her heart is just full of greed. Her conditions for marriage, get this, a palace made of diamonds and furniture made of solid gold. The prince just turns around and walks away.
So this whole journey really shows us who our hero is. His quest is like a filter, and it's amazing how he rejects the very things our villain, Queen Anila, holds dear: power, looks, and money. He's looking for the one thing she's missing.
Feeling pretty disheartened, the prince keeps traveling, and he ends up on this lonely road. And this is where his character is about to be put to the final and maybe the most important test of all. He sees an old woman stuck in a swamp. Without a second thought, he rushes in to save her. And that one selfless act of kindness, that was the test. The woman reveals her true form. She's the fairy queen. While he was searching for a good heart, he just proved that he has one himself. She's found her hero.
So the fairy queen tells him all about Princess Neelam and sends a magical bird to guide him. He finds the sleeping princess, waits for night to fall, and when she awakens, he falls for her instantly. She tells him her story, and he swears he'll save her. And what comes next is a brave, stealthy mission right into the enemy's headquarters.
He finds the queen fast asleep with the necklace around her neck. He carefully takes it off, and with one swift move, he smashes it on the ground. And just like that, in that one moment the dark magic is broken, the heart was free.
That single act of courage kicks off a chain reaction, which leads us to the final showdown and the healing of a kingdom that had been torn apart by pure evil.
From that broken necklace, a beautiful, glowing heart appears. It flies out of the prince's hand, zips through the forest, and goes all the way back to the enchanted grove, where it re-enters Princess Neelam's chest. She takes a deep breath and is truly, fully awake.
And for our villain? Well, things happen pretty fast. When the prince and princess show up at the palace together, the king is just overjoyed. Queen Oneela tries to play dumb, but it all falls apart instantly. She's exposed, she's arrested, and her reign of jealousy is finally done.
With the curse broken and the evil queen gone, there's only one thing left to do. The king gives the couple his blessing, and they get married in this huge celebration that, as the story tells it, went on for 10 whole days.
And yep, they really do live happily ever after. Their marriage brings their two kingdoms together, and they rule with the same kindness and love that brought them together in the first place. And of course, their story becomes a legend.
So, when you look past all the magic and romance, this story is really about a powerful contrast. You've got a beautiful face that's hiding a dark, twisted soul, pitted against the noble character who is defined only by his good actions. It really forces us to look past what we see on the surface and leaves us with a pretty timeless question. In a world that's so often focused on appearances, how do we actually learn to see and to value a truly beautiful heart?